money be a raft when you trying to swim. And your vision is dim, cause the tunnel is... Step strong, we fight for fun. I rather look stupid trying till I go dumb. I always hit it mad from enough, now I know some. My time divided, weeks inspired days.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please have me down. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please let me down.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball.
Oh, no way! Oh, wow!
Good for him. What a shot.
Inside, here's Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
They retain possession. Pirtle. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Back to Curry. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
That's not even a deep three for Curry. That's just pretty much his range at this point in his career.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Barrett. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Woo. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
That one from long range.
And I like seeing Kuminga shoot it out there without hesitation.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Now Pirtle, Green covering. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Pass to Curry. Now here's Hield. Here's Kuminga, covered by Ingram. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
Butler on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Steph does as good a job as any player as using himself for a decoy and finding the teammate.
And so here is Toronto, trailing by 2. Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Pass to Ingram. Outside Barrett. Here's Quickly. It's Barnes on the wing. Hurdle with a screen on Kuminga. And Green comes to help. Toronto passing it around. Shot is good by Barrett.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Back to Butler. Pass to Curry. Outside Kuminga from deep three-point range. And the Warriors with another 3.
The practice makes perfect. So Kuminga's put a lot of time into refining his shot motion off the catch.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Walters checked in. Toronto trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Butler. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Barrett. They're running. Up ahead. Tipped. And here's Curry for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Hurdle with a screen on Butler. Shot from the wing. And there's Toronto with another bucket. He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Stephen Curry. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Butler. He's closely guarded. There's 45 seconds left in the first. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Rebound Toronto. Here's Walter. He's scoreless. Count. Oh, at the buzzer.
Wow. I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
So for the Raptors right now, they've got Scotty Barnes, and it's Reynolds in at the point. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Podziemski. Reynolds with a rebound. Toronto has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Here's Walter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Now here's Melton. Shot from the top of the key. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got his second basket of the night. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Checked in for Melton. And it's Toronto's ball. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here they come. And here's Butler outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Now it's a three-point Warrior lead.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the mood strikes.
Here's Mamukelashvili, guarded by post. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And here's Butler outside. Walter pulls it in. Toronto has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. On target from range. He has 6.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but well, let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Golden State has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Kuminga, the pass to Hield, and here's Curry. Takes the 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Quickly, passes to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Hield. Barrett can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Butler. Out to Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Hield, a screen on Barnes. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The fadeaway, and it's Toronto with another.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And And that one falls for Curry.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. The Raptors also with a sub. Walters checked in. And so Curry nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pirtle finds quickly. Toronto passing it around. Here's Walter. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket.
Nice bucket. Jakob with good size, and he knows how to use it.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Barrett against Hield. Pass to Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jack.
I know.
Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
He's known for his exceptional range, and he's proving it once again tonight, dialing it up from distance repeatedly. I think he's got more threes than Shaq had his entire career tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry, big fella.
Come on, Kenny.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
The Warriors lead by 3. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Here's quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barrett. And he lobs it up top.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. So it's the Warriors now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Outside Curry. There he is. The 3-point king delivers on cue.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barrett from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Barrett's got 24 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
No one covering. Kuminga's got 9.
It's not the focus of Kuminga's game, but when three-point chances come his way, he's got to take them.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
Well, I think for Golden State, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
What an agile attack by Barnes. I mean, he really outworked the defense.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Raptors trail by 7. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Puts up a deep three. Barnes drills the triple.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Hield passes to Curry. And here's Butler. Hield finds Curry. Out to Kuminga. The 3-ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Barnes. The 3, Barrett. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Now Curry. Right side, Hield. Back to Butler. Curry, a screen on Ingram. To the inside. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 31.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Quickly, outside. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barnes. Here's Barrett, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Jackson Davis has checked in for the Warriors. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Number 5, the Warriors.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Brian, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Back to Barrett. A deep 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Butler passes to Kuminga. Outside for Green. From deep. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Green. Curry's got 13 points in this quarter. Reynolds passes to Barrett. To the paint. Now Barnes. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Butler. Butler with emphasis.
Good pass by Kuminga, showing you can run the offense through him.
.26 seconds left in the third quarter here. Now here's Barrett. 32 points in the game for him. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Barrett's got 14 points here in the second half.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Walter, and it's Barnes in at the 4. Here's Reynolds, defended by Podziemski. Reynolds' shot is off. The Warriors lead by 6. And here's Podziemski. Outside heel. To the wing, right side. Right side, Kuminga. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
The much improved jumper, Kuminga. I respect the offseason work he's put in.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Oh, there's the alley! And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Here's Reynolds. Warriors with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Out to Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Fades away. And again, it's Golden State.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Right wing. Now here's Barrett, defended by Podziemski. Barnes with it. Jackson Davis on him. Shot clock at 6. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Kuminga. Down low. Right side, Podziemski. Screen by Post. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Post. Out to Hield. Outside Podziemski. To the inside. Here's Post. Barnes with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Reynolds has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Green's checked in for Post. Butler comes in for Jackson Davis. And it's Curry in for Podziemski. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. It's money from deep.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Raptors trail by 10. Barrett. And they recover it.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
Butler rips down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Hield. Jacks up a three. And it's Butler knocking down the three.
Developing that quick release. Butler making it look easier and easier.
Barrett. Yes, sir. Hits the jumper.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Now Kuminga. Now Curry. It's tipped. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Barrett. Quickly outside. Hurdle with a screen on Curry. Now Barrett. Doubled by Kuminga. Now Barrett. Oh, it's rebounded by Kuminga.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Now Butler. Curry surveys. Puts up the tray. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Quickly outside. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Stephen, another quality win. Is this one you can build on?
For sure. We're trying to create momentum. We understand what it takes to win a championship and put a nice little streak together, playing against some great teams. That's only going to continue. Great challenges for us to kind of focus in on.
Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 Night again.
Down low, here's Todd, and he makes good on the layup. Todd's got 4 this quarter. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Different look for Utah. Okogie's. Checked in for Kyle Anderson, and Georgia subbed in for Filipowski. Here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. The Lakers moving the ball around. Now Reeves. James sets the screen for Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Jacks up a 3, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Doncic. LeBron's got 10 points in just the second half. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Markkanen looking it over. Back to George. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Kessler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Doncic. Reeves right side. Back to LeBron. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, here he comes. Oh, my goodness. Woo.
Oh, my. The athleticism of James is on another level.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Utah has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Kessler. Vanderbilt against Markkanen. Here's Todd. Hands it from downtown. Todd's got 38 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Todd. Outside, Markkanen. And the Jazz another three.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Doncic outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 43 points. Outside, Markkanen. Stolen by Reeves. LeBron against George. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Inside, James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists. In the game. Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Markkanen dishes to George. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Todd. And another 3 for Utah.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. When LeBron's playing days are over and who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well, or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Todd. He hits it. From 9. Todd's got 43 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Now, here's Tom. He's guarded closely. George passes to Kessler. Out to the right wing. The 3. Todd's shot is good. Todd's got 46 points.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Here's Vincent from deep. makes it good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot fall. As the game wore on, how'd you dial it in?
I work on my shot every day. I work on my game every day, so it doesn't matter if I miss all of them in the first, second, third. I still believe that I'm going to make the next one.
All that hard work really paid off late. Congratulations.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.
Word up, son. Word.
Yeah. To all the and the $100 billers. For real, who ain't got no feelings. Check it out now. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge. Tomorrow comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got nothing to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land. We be and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face. You're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You could put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. Make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another story gets told. It ain't nothing really. Hey, yo, done. So I could get my mind off these yellow back. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I couldn't choose a better location when it penetrate. You feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through. Or the next rhyme I write might be about you, son. They shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that is diamonds in. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He just a shook one. For every rhyme I write, there was so much trust safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. The only leads to you don't know me, there's no relation. Queensbridge, and we don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mind, son. I'm bigger than those. Claiming that you, but you're scared to hold. And once the smoke clears, you be left. 13 years in the projects, my mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I deserve to live? Or am I gonna for all the things I did? No time to dwell on that, cause my brain reacts. Front if you want, kid, lay on your back. I don't fake jazz, kid, you know I bring it to your life. Stay in a child's place, kid, you out of line. Mind's thirsty for recognition. Got my mind flipping, I'm bucking. Think I'm always out of hope for hustling. Get that loot, kid, you know my funk.
On the floor for Indiana. On the wings, Neesmith and Mathurin. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin, and it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. A nice shot by Toppin. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that six-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back. Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Siakam outside. Toppin passes to Halliburton. It's stolen by Doncic. Fires for three. Luka! Lethal!
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Toppin outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Neesmith passes to Mathurin. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Halliburton for three. Oh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Doncic passes to James. Shoots over Mathurin. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. Outside Neesmith. Here's Toppin. Halliburton outside. Launches a three. Another three for Indiana.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Pacers are aptly named, Doris. They are looking to get out and run.
Oh, B.A., this is a fun basketball style to watch. Very up-tempo, pass first, a lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. They have the depth to wear out their opponent. And if you listen to the guys who play against them, what they admire most is their consistent commitment to this identity. They are locked in on who they are and how they win.
And a chance here to check out some stats for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now here's Reeves. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton, like a seasoned veteran right there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. Indiana, number 1.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Free throw good, Halliburton. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside Mathurin, pass to Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Back to Neesmith. Inside, Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Oh, Siakam with the power and body control.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Washington outside. Now Doncic. He's got 12. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, Hallie, the Rainmaker.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Doncic against Halliburton. Out to James. On the wing, Reeves. The 3 is up. That one's good from James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 29.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Huff's checked in for Siakam. Jackson comes in for Toppin. Walker, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Shepard in for Neesmith. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Huff. Back to Halliburton. From deep three-point land. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Washington, defended by Jackson. Halliburton against Doncic. From 8 feet, can't get it to go. He's shooting 6 for 7 so far in this one. Pass to Huff. Now here's Walker. Jackson outside. Now here's Halliburton. Guarded by Doncic. From deep, Reeves. Here's Washington. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. LaRavia's checked in for Luka Doncic. Then for Indiana, Nembhard comes in for Shepard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Nembhard outside. Jackson the screen. Up top, Nembhard. He's covered by LaRavia. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Washington passes to LaRavia. Reeves with a screen on Jackson. Here's Washington. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break up 12. How about the way? All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's critical.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jalen Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Huff. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Morris passes to Walker. There's a screen by Toppin. To the paint. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
James finds Hayes. And here's Doncic. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Walker with a steal. McConnell looking around. Pass to Toppin. Here's Morris. Reeves brings the double. The kick out to Morris. Outside Walker. Now here's McConnell. Here's Huff. He's covered by Reeves. James brings the double team. Morris for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start